a time to be alive. True breakthrough. A breakthrough of true abundance. Today we receive that. We receive our true breakthrough through God that provides everything. Opportunities, life experiences, true breakthrough of abundance, of what has true value. Today I have true abundance. As I'm leaving this message, it will last the test of time. At any time when you come across this message, it's life-changing. It's February. It's a early February day, and earlier on my journey, that meant that it was going to be freezing cold. It meant that it was going to be probably a very cold day, not so wonderful, not a lot of nature. It meant that I had to report to a building where my talents were siphoned away to further an agenda, to be a cog in the matrix, to teach what I was forced to teach. But today I get to enjoy 81 degrees on a February day. 81 degrees on a February day is true abundance for me. You can't put a price tag on the experience of life. Perception becomes reality. To go on to another timeline and be in the freezing cold and just have, even though life might not be perfect, but we're going through birthing pains. And in today's lesson, you're going to understand this very deeply. But to have a life today, to have an experience today, where I get to, where it's supposed to be the coldest part of the winter, to have an opportunity to enjoy 81 degrees, to enjoy a beautiful beach, in order to live our everyday life in alignment, we have to have freedom, sovereignty, to do what we love to do. What our true vocation is, teachers teach. I love to teach. That's who I am. I can't be any other way. But to be able to teach the way that God intended, to teach the truth, to teach on my terms, to teach the people, to improve lives instead of being used as a cog, instead of being used for my God-given skills, to be part of a system. Today we achieve true abundance, and that true abundance, the breakthrough that God gives us today, is through our perception. Today is the day, and this is the moment that you've been waiting for. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. Everyday life people are taking back their power, coming into the truth of what you deserve. In the past, we had subconscious programming of lack and limitation. A lot of you know this. But now it's time for your creative expression to come to the top. Now it is time for your creative expression to be seen. That's how we grow. We grow for ourselves, and we grow for our family, and we grow for the society. We know our society is changing. The cream is rising to the top, Natalie. Yeah. Now we are changing. We are reconnecting with lost fractals of ourselves. Connecting to ourselves on deeper levels that we haven't had maybe our entire life. You might be getting this message, and you know that you were gaslit your entire life. You were gaslit by people that wanted you to stay at that level of consciousness, that wanted you to stay at that level that maybe made them feel comfortable, while you are here to build a brand new reality. This is a moment of cultivating strength. This is a moment of cultivating strength. We have to strengthen ourselves. This energy, this strength is allowing us to be who we are. We are strong by healing, by removing the old, past traumas, strengthening ourselves energetically, getting out in nature, getting back more to our organic selves, not wearing a mask. Can't breathe with that thing on. Society wants us to wear a mask. A lot of people in society do this. This is not who you truthfully are. One person that lives in authenticity has more power than 100,000 people. Once again, one person that lives in authenticity has more power than 100,000 people, and probably more than that. Authenticity, this is your path. Today, we realize this. The breakthrough is now. This is the moment that you've been waiting for. The moment comes in a flash of realization, when you realize, because the truth cannot be told. Some person on the TV is not going to tell you, oh, God has given you the breakthrough today. You have to realize this. I could sit back today and look at my life. On this very day, you realize it in extreme conditions. And we're all changing. And a lot of us, we've been discussing over the past few days, your body is changing. It's kind of painful. As your chakras, your energy points in the body, the densities must leave. There's a lot of changes. And it can make you feel uncomfortable. For a major breakthrough, there is change. With change comes pain. Are you ready to embrace the breakthrough today? Please click the like button if you agree with that, and I'm grateful for that. With a major breakthrough comes change. Are you prepared to go through the pain of change? Because this abundance that we have, this brand new reality that we have to leave the past behind. Our frequency has to change. Our body needs to level up. And going through this metamorphosis, there's a lot of pain involved. There is one thing that you have to embrace, okay? Because on my journey of growth, my journey of true ascension, you will be amazed. There are people in all different parts of their ascension journey, seasons in God's plan for you, if you will. You will have no idea if you just take that first step. How many times the society, the guard dogs of the matrix, if you will try to stop you? Have you realized this? People will try to stop you. And the only way that they will try to stop you is putting a demon in your mind. It's called self-doubt. And I'm here to tell you something very important today. Be delusional. Yeah, be delusional. What the hell is this guy talking? Be delusional. The biggest dreams, the biggest and the brightest, because there's going to be people out there. They don't have your best interest in mind. They don't want to put the work in. Be delusional. They're going to tell you, you're delusional. This will never happen. You're delusional. You can't do that. I'm telling you, be delusional today. Do it today, because I'm here to tell you these things work. There's different seasons. There's different parts to our journey, and not everything can happen all at once. That's just the truth. There are parts of my journey that I've already done. It's finished. I accomplished them. And sometimes as people that we're just designed that way, we're kind of focused on the stuff that hasn't happened yet. I do it a lot too, okay? It's just part of us. But we see the evidence. I could see the things that have already happened. And to think of the blessing, I could sit today, and realize that I'm having an experience that I never would have. The time is wasted away. The time is wasted away building some other person's life or being a cog for a system and building the system's life instead of building your own life. Today I get to build my everyday life. Today I get to build my everyday life. Everyone write it in the comments. Today I get to build my everyday life. There's going to be people out there that they're going to put these programs, right? Opposite, demented programs. You're actually here to build your everyday life. That's how they trick you. A lot of us, we fell for these tricks. You're not here to build someone else's life. You are here to build your everyday lives. It's the name of the channel. It's our everyday lives. That's the point. There's a lot of birthing pains that are happening right now. The balancing of the energies. The divine masculine drives the ship, but the divine feminine right now inside of all of us is knowing that we are deserving. We are deserving of greatness. The divine feminine inside of all of us wants to give birth. Yeah. Do you feel this? It's time to give birth. It's time for breakthrough. This is the true ascension journey. These are energies, and you have to embrace them inside of you with balance, in alignment. And when you are not balanced, when you're out of alignment, these things drag on. Today, we achieve breakthrough. Today, God provides abundance. But what is abundance for you? I've really lived my life this way. I've always had abundance for me. Because it's about how you live your everyday life. Earlier on my journey, I was a public school teacher. We didn't get the biggest salary in the world. Some of you are teachers. Let us know if you're a teacher. But it was abundance for me and my lifestyle. When you live simply and you don't live in the ego, you have to think differently about abundance. What is abundance for you? And that's why you want to, the more you live authentically, the more you live in alignment, because, and again, it's not most people's fault, because these are what's out there in the world. You know, have a bigger yacht, have a bigger Lamborghini, have a Gucci bag, have all this other stuff. But when you don't fall for those traps, it's so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, you could write it in the comments. It's so easy. It's so easy to live in abundance. But what is important for you? You know, it calls me, you know, and you might be getting this, and nature is a big deal to you. Most of the time, depending on where you live, nature is free. It's free. The greatest things in life are free. And that is also part of the world. Starseed, happy birthday. Oh, it's a big day today for everyone. Yeah. To live in abundance, you live in truth. You're living in your truth. We have to live in our truth, not somebody else's truth. When you come more into truth, you get more of what you deserve. I shared a very powerful video not too long ago about the phrase, you will get everything that you deserve. We have to start understanding words. We have to start understanding frequency. It is time that we all get what we deserve. And that is what is coming up to the surface. It's God mode activated. If you never saw my video on God mode, you should check that out. Beyond motivated, driven, because you're driven by God. Are you driven by God? Today is a breakthrough. And this is the part of the journey where we are cultivating strength. Everything I do on my journey, I'm cultivating strength. I'm getting stronger physically, mentally, and spiritually. I learned this earlier on my journey. Now I apply it across the board with new concepts that I've learned, because I, like a lot of you, I think for the most part, we all kind of maybe learn about our physical wellness first, but then there's spiritual aspects, there's mental aspects as well. And every choice please click the like button so people will hear this. Every choice you make today and moving forward, the choice has to be made in cultivating strength, getting stronger physically, mentally, and spiritually. What are the choices that you make? What are you consuming? And I made this decision, and I see it across the board in my life. You know, I'm into my physical wellness, and what I consume, what I put in my body is so important. And this is going back many years, so you could say, Uncle Mike, what's one of the ways you've been staying so young, so healthy, not aging, not having the body break down? Well, we have to be focused on what we're consuming. This is a conscious decision that I made years ago, and when our bodies are feeling healthier, then the abundance truthfully comes in. Everything I consume is to make me stronger. I don't eat junk food to weaken me. I don't drink alcohol to weaken me. Everything that I consume makes me stronger. I made that decision. And when you start to live your everyday life this way, you're going to see this as we move forward. It is going to be vibrational health. I did that video a long time ago. It's gonna be very popular this year. Vibrational health, yeah. Your vibrational age as well. Age is fake anyway. And we're already starting to see this. I've already seen some 60-year-olds. I'm like, you're 60? You look, right? We're already starting to see it. So all of the lack, the limitation, it has to leave us right now. We're coming into the truth. And the major breakthrough is now. And the major breakthrough, the moment that we're waiting for, is the revelation. It's when we realize, because the truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. You have to realize your power. You have to realize the truth. And that's how God operates. God actually works with compare and contrast. Have you realized this? That's why you were put into situations, because you have to feel it. You have to feel the difference. And then, and only then, you will know the truth. You have to feel these things. You have to feel the changes. You have to compare and contrast. That's what the seasons are for. God puts us in seasons. This is a season for your creative expression to be put at the top. Sometimes we think about the matrix seasons and schedule. Do you know about the matrix schedule? Hurry up! We're on the clock. Hurry up! Hurry! It's such a. Don't you feel like when you hear that like type of vibe? You can't deal with it anymore. Hurry up! We got to do this. What? Oh no! I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. No, the matrix schedule is finished. That's why we're actually starting to see there's little cycles, there's mini cycles, and there's bigger cycles. It's like cycles within cycles. Seasons within seasons. It's like inception, dreams within dreams. Now is the time to embrace your dreams. Now is the time to be delusional. You're delusional! It's time for you to embrace your dreams. That's that divine feminine inside. It's time for us to give birth. A lot of you feel this. That's why we've been feeling these aches, these pains, the birthing pains. Are you feeling the birthing pains? Hang on. Push, push. We keep pushing forward. It's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. A lot of you know that. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It's not easy. And when you take those steps and now you start walking in truth, all of a sudden, but these are the weights that you press against to become stronger. These are the weights that you press against to become stronger. Once you start walking in truth, there's going to be a lot of things that pop up. These are the tests. This is what you need to press against. Think about it. If you're able to do all these things in inopportune conditions, it's so much easier to do it when everything is calm. That's why we become refined. That's why we're in training. There's a lot of training. You do things that are harder. You add extra weight. You add these things so that when it comes time, you're ready to go. And it's easy breezy. Easy breezy. It's so important that you're not walking on eggshells at this time, because those that stand on tiptoes do not stand firmly. We have to stand very firm. One of the major energies or seasons that I've been sharing, and I'm sure a lot of you were going through this. This was a building of the foundation, and the foundation has to be strong. And once, if you have a shaky foundation, that whole house of cards is going to collapse. It's not about, you know, sometimes we say, oh, it's got to be quick. My journey has taken me a little bit longer, maybe than others, but it's about lasting the test of time. I heard this years ago. It's one of those phrases that resonates like a bell. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And it's time to finish strong. This is the season. And now we continue to cultivate strength. You can't be in survival mode. Now we are in thrival mode. Activate thrival mode. That's a good one, right? We're going to write that down. Thrival mode. We're not in survival mode. We're in thrival mode. Okay, smash that like button. I appreciate that if you resonate with that. We are in thrival mode now. It's a new season. And a breakthrough has occurred. And now the abundance is pouring in. Oh my God, the abundance is pouring in. I can't handle all this abundance. Sometimes we will find the abundance out on a beautiful sunny day. The best things in life are free. It's free. The best things in life are free. At least they're supposed to be free. And we're going to be talking a lot about these things in the upcoming year. Okay? Please click the subscribe button if you're new. There's so many things for us to break down on a daily basis. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. And we have to get to the mind. We have to get very deep. We have to get to the energetics. We got to make sure that we're spiritually strong. Spiritually strong. When we're spiritually strong, then we could sit. When the roots, when the foundation is strong, that storm could come rolling in, the wind is blowing, so on and so forth. You stand firmly. You stand firmly. Stand like you've never stood before. They probably would, Air Dawn. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone being here. So know this. Know this today. The breakthrough is today. You become unshakable, Pam, absolutely. You have to stay focused. You can't walk on eggshells. You can't apologize. And that's why there are these distractions. That's why there are individuals out there that will try to maybe make you feel not happy. It's done on purpose. God wants you, and we have to start with ourselves. God wants you to feel good. Just write it in the comments. I feel good. I feel good, baby. You got to feel good. Because once you feel good, listen carefully, once you feel good, then everything else starts coming into place. It's very difficult to do this when you don't feel good. It's about how you feel. When you feel good, you feel happy. You're not here to suffer. This is the end of suffering. You're not here to suffer. Remember, we have to go through pains. Those are seasons. Those are upgrades. The obstacle is the way. But you're not a masochist. You're not here to just live a terrible life. You're now here to feel good. When we approach life, understanding the seasons and cycles, we sacrifice for growth. We don't sacrifice to destroy our everyday life. On my journey, I've been witnessing people do this. Please click the like button if that's the truth, and share this video so that people will hear this video. We sacrifice for growth. We don't sacrifice just to destroy our lives on purpose. You have to know. You have to know. That's why you have to go very deep in this process. You have to go level and layer deep into this. You have to be sharp. You have to be clear. Now is the time to embrace these things. When you stay focused like never before, then the switch happens. A big switch is being clicked right now. And you'll be surprised the change that you will experience. You want a big breakthrough? Yeah. It's big breakthrough season. It's breakthrough. But to go through this breakthrough, those are the pains. The changing pains, the birthing pains. Not broke it apart on purpose. Lot of pain, putting the hard work in, digging for the foundation. Lot of pain, moving those heavy stones. We have all the stones. Yeah. That's the birthing pains that we go through. And I watch these things. That you have to sit back. You have to realize this, okay? Here's another truth bomb. I see it all the time. Every time you level up, every time you are about to approach the breakthrough, there are going to be people that do a total 180 on you. Is that the truth? Is that the truth? Hit the like button. You have to ignore it. Earlier on my journey, like now it's like, bam, I know it's time. Every time you try to level up, you're going to hit another octave. I know this might sound interesting to people that might be new to this journey. You level up, and you totally change. You hit another octave. No, this is true. And then when you hit that, once you hit that octave, right, that frequency, all of a sudden, oh, here comes the love, and ooh, I'm a spookable demon. Ooh, I'm gonna try to stop you. Ooh. They look like clowns. Look, the chat is blowing up right now because that's the truth. So I just depicted what happens every time you ascend to another level. This is going to happen every time. You raise your frequency because it comes from you. You go, and that frequency, it gets all the fake away and it brings new in. And there's always level and layer and level. I called it the exchange years ago. The exchange, you're going to go through the exchange. The exchange happens, but there is only one thing that you can do, and that's just keep going. Don't turn back. Don't stop. Don't live small, because this is the things, like there are external things, but this is where we have to take accountability. God has plans for us. God wants us to achieve the abundance. You have to get to the feeling. You got to have that feeling inside your sacred heart. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that we're all ready to receive. Are you ready to? You have to be ready to receive. Sweet Hawa, thank you so much, sweet Hawa. I appreciate the support very much. Just keep going. Soon to bloom. I love that, soon to bloom. Thank you very much for that. Very grateful. I saw someone also grateful if someone left a super chat before I got on. I'm very grateful for everyone. And stay focused. Know that now is the time. Okay, so comment that down below. Are you feeling the breakthrough? Please click the like button. Click the subscribe button so you could come up every single day. We have a lot of things to go over this year. A lot of you know there's great changes that are happening in the world. The earth is shaking, right? Just go back to that shaking, right? That shaking, that frequency is putting everything back into alignment. A lot of us weren't in alignment. We all weren't. It's not your fault, but God is fixing. God is fixing for a breakthrough. God is fixing for a breakthrough for you, for me, for all of us. So I'm so grateful for all of you. This is a grassroots movement, this channel and community. Please take the time to share. Please go to the first playlist. I had a lot of questions in the other video. I have the first playlist, and it's designed to put everything in order for you, so you could just go right through that first playlist. I appreciate you, Jackie Zap. Yeshua is the only way. I appreciate you very much. Stay focused on what you are creating. And that's the power of I am. Who are you? That was a powerful video I did. I'm going to connect that video. Who are you? Who am I? Did you ever ask who? You have to know thyself. Know thyself. Write it down. You know, I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to teach people. And, you know, I teach lessons within lessons. It just never stops. And there are going to be things that are fads. Oh, this is a fad. It's gonna last for a couple of months. Do you see these things out there? This is a fad. But the things that last the test of time, and one of them, it is so important. It's never going to change. I'll be here 10 years from now, 100 years from now. It's called know thyself. It's never going to change. It's so important. And that's really where you lose your power. That true power is in authenticity. And once you know thyself, that's where the power lies. When you know who you are and you have that connection to God. Go straight to the source like your Uncle Mike. I sit at the right hand of the Father. There is no middleman. You save a lot of energy. You save a lot of currency when you don't go to the middleman. Do you know about the middleman? That's right, Natalie. We have a very powerful community here. I love you all. Leave a comment. Stay empowered. The breakthrough is now. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you all. Stay focused. Don't turn back. Keep moving forward. Very grateful for that super chat again. Thank you very much. I love you all. Don't be afraid. Don't live in fear. Don't walk on eggshells. This is a powerful lesson. Please share the video. Leave a comment. Breakthrough is now. Breakthrough is now. Breakthrough is now. Not tomorrow, now. A very powerful woman told me that when I was a boy. Not tomorrow, now. And the breakthrough, the moment that you've been waiting for is here. I love you guys. Love you all. Keep going, kid.